I don't normally do this part. Okay. Working time. Good to go? Party. I love you.
Hi, my name is Winnie, and my life is pretty crazy. It all started when my parents, Brian and Lily, bought a school bus, with the plan to convert it to an RV. And I guess we're all gonna fit in there and live in it. Anyways, follow along and watch with me as they build this thing and probably make a lot of mistakes. Okay, bye.
There she is. First day working on her. First trip, Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Please note that we had already been trying to work on the bus for the last 2 hours. Unsuccessfully.
Part 2 of day 1. We have taken out how many?
0.
0 seats. Sorry, it took me a second.
Not for trying.
Not for lack of trying. What we've learned, some of our lessons learned today, is A, angle grinder over ratchet, socket set, whatever for seats, in case you're wondering. Also, what we've learned is that our dog loves to be outside and loves to be in the bus, but it's just a little hot for her. And also, Dutch Bros is a lifesaver, so there's that. Yeah. Anything else we learned today?
We need to get out there earlier when it's cool because it's now 1:30 and it's 85 degrees.
Yeah, and what's cooler than being cool?
Nothing.
Ice cold. So, that's where we're at. And it's going to be an awesome day. I'm all the positive mental energy right now. PME. And Home Depot is awesome. So there's that. All right, babe. Let's get out
First Home Depot trip down.
Oh, and we also got paint swatches. So
even though we're not even close to that.
0. But
getting ahead of myself.
I don't think that we're ever going to go to Home Depot and not get paint swatches for some project in our life.
Probably.
All right. All right, so at this point, you can see that those bolts are really in there. We can't seem to access them from the other side either, so they spin a little bit, meaning that we don't actually get anywhere with any sort of ratchet or air tool with those. So what we're going to do is we're going to angle grind the tops off, see it's wiggling, and then pry them back. And then Lily's going to go in behind me and get the ones on the wall side over here when they'll be way more accessible once we get that first set off. Go team, go team, go.
Look at how gross that is.
Hey, babe.
Crap you see in the school bus. Aww.
Mr. Frog. And a nickel, so. That's perfect. I'm not even upset about it. So end of day 1, we got 13 seats out and a wall and knocked a bunch of the bolts out, angle grinded those away.
Which is pretty good considering we didn't really get started until 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we just pulled up to the build site. Day 2.
Day 2.
What's the plan?
Taking out the rest of the seats.
Rest of the seats, and then we're probably going to separate out the metal and the cloth off the seats. Try and get some scrap metal.
Yep.
Sweep out the bus, call it a day. Game on.
When he's excited.
When he's excited, we're excited. Let's do this. Swept up. I know we have a lot of fun, and we're a really goofy channel, and goofy people, if you know us. But sometimes serious things happen in our bus. You know, today we found a lot of treasure. We found almost $1 in change. There you go, I'm gonna hand these things to you as I list them. We found a Southern Oregon Aspire bracelet. Go team go. We found Caden's name tag. Sure, his mom wanted it. Probably a beautiful keepsake, but now it's ours. We found what looks to be an original run Ariel sticker. And we found a unicorn with a long squishy tail. That's not going in our car. It's disgusting. But a little girl probably really missed this. But we also found something really serious. I don't want to single you out, Alicia Thomas, but we need to talk. Sorry, Alicia Tompkins. On September 28th of 1994, you had a student summary printed out for period 7. And it required a parent signature. It showed that in the last 8 of your homework assignments, you had a 0% average with only 1 completed with 30%. It also showed in your last 2 quizzes, you averaged 25% with a 0 and a 0 out of 119 points. Now, your grades in F, your average is 2% on all the assignments completed in the class, and your rank is 26. Do I think it's right to compare students? No. But if you thought that putting this under the backseat of a school bus would make it go away, here I am 30 years later to tell you there are consequences for your actions, lady. I'm not saying you should tell your parents, but I think you should. If you want this note, you know where to find us. Because I'm keeping this. You have potential. And I hope that you found that. Because to me, you'll always be ranked #1. Also, this was 29 years ago. So hopefully you've moved on from your failures in September of 1994.
Show us the note.
Barely read it.
Oh, wow.
She tried to hide it from us.
Holy cow.
I have the receipts, Alicia Tompkins. I will find you. Alicia Tompkins of Grants Pass.